Wow, Nnamdi Kanu's case just took a very drastic turn as Nnamdi Kanu has filed a 550 million naira lawsuit against the Nigerian Medical Association. Not just that, he accused them of forging medical reports, misleading the court, enabling his continued detention, ignoring life-threatening conditions he was in. He submitted a leaked full medical report supporting evidence and a petition demanding accountability. My people, you all need to listen well because what happened to yesterday is something nobody saw coming. Now today is the 16th day of the month of November. Everything is unfolding like a movie, and as we speak, Justice James Omotoshan, the man presiding over this case, is confused. He is overwhelmed. He is shocked because the things he planned and the things he expected are no longer adding up. The kind of pressure surrounding him right now is not the kind of pressure he anticipated at all. This man, who used to be calm and appear fully in control, is now looking around like someone whose entire calculation has been interrupted. People close to him are noticing it, insiders are whispering it, and the entire judicial environment is sensing the tension that is already building around him. And I will tell you why. But before that, the big question now is why exactly is Justice James flabbergasted at this point in time? Now, before I break it down, let me firstly warmly welcome you all back to this amazing channel. You are on to Baz News. If you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly hit on the red subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so you wouldn't miss out on any of our new amazing updates, which will of course be dropping soon. As for the returning viewers, you are the real MVPs. Thank you for the constant support, and you know the vibe will bring already. Without further ado, let's run into the content of the day as I break it down for you step by step, because what is happening is deeper than what you see on the surface. What we are seeing now is the effects of a serious miscalculation, the kind of miscalculation that stands small but ends up turning a whole system upside down. And the shock that has entered the judiciary because of what happened yesterday is something that will not settle anytime soon. For the first time since this matter began, the courts, the lawyers, the medical associations, and even political observers have all shifted their attention, trying to understand how things suddenly changed so quickly. 2 days ago, which was on Friday, Nnamdi Kanu appeared at the Federal High Court in Abuja, and what he went there to do has now turned the entire judicial system upside down. This appearance is completely different from the Supreme Court appearance on Wednesday. These are two separate days, two separate courts, and two separate matters entirely. But the way these two appearances are now connecting, the timing, the strategy, and the documents involved, everything is pointing towards a calculated move that has caught everybody off guard. But the shocking thing is this: nobody knew he went to the High Court day before yesterday. No cameras, no crowd, no noise, just him, his lawyers, and a very heavy petition with documents that will shake Nigeria's judiciary. It was a quiet move, but in law, sometimes the quiet moves are the most dangerous ones. It is those silent filings, those sealed envelopes, those unannounced entries that shake a courtroom more than 1,000 protesters outside the gates. So what exactly is going on? Why did Nnamdi Kanu send petitions and documents to the High Court, and why is the Nigerian Medical Association, the NMA, now in serious trouble? To understand this fully, we need to go back to where everything started, because the drama unfolding today started from one single instruction that was supposed to be simple, but that simple instruction has now escalated into something very big, a situation that is now threatening the credibility of one of Nigeria's highest medical bodies. Let's go back to a little so you can understand the full story. On the 26th of September, Justice James called the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, and gave them an instruction. He told them, there is a man in DSS custody asking for possible bail or transfer to treat his health condition. I need your experts to visit the DSS medical facility, examine him, examine their equipment, and tell this court whether DSS can handle his health issues. This is where the entire thing started. A simple directive from the court, a straightforward medical responsibility, nothing more, nothing less. The NMA set up a committee, about 8 to 10 medical professionals, and they visited the DSS facility. They checked the machines, they checked the medical equipment, they examined Nnamdi Kanu himself, they ran checks, they asked questions, they looked through the environment, they interacted with DSS medical personnel. Everything looked fine on the surface, and they were supposed to return to the court with a report within 8 days. But then something strange happened. On October 8, instead of giving the full report, the NMA told the court, "We have not concluded our assessment. We need more time." Immediately, people began to raise eyebrows. How does it take 12 days to check a facility and run basic tests on one man? This is not open heart surgery. This is not a multi hospital investigation. This is a simple assessment. But okay, the court granted them more time, expecting professionalism, expecting integrity, and expecting absolute accuracy. Then, on October 16, they finally came to court and announced his ailment is not life threatening, he is fit and proper to stand trial. That announcement shocked observers, it shocked supporters, it shocked legal experts who had been monitoring the case. Many people had seen Kanu limping, struggling, coughing, looking weak, looking pale, and clearly not in a perfect health. But the NMA insisted on their report. They stood by their statement, and Justice James Omotosho accepted their report. Case closed. Or so they thought. But something unexpected happened inside the same NMA committee. One man refused to keep quiet. A senior ENT surgeon, Dr. Ademi Adeyo, wrote a letter accusing his own association. He said the NMA has no legal right to declare a defendant fit or unfit for trial. The process used to produce this report is questionable. That was the first bombshell. When a member of the committee challenges his own colleagues and raises red flag, it shows that something is seriously wrong somewhere. But another even bigger one was coming. Sarah reporters released an investigation that exposed the NMA completely. According to the investigation, the report the NMA submitted in the court was signed on September 23, 3 days before the court even gave the order, meaning that the NMA certified Kanu as fit for trial before they were even instructed to investigate anything. How is that possible? How can you sign a document before the assignment was even given? It immediately suggested that someone somewhere wanted a predetermined outcome. Then another heavy explosive detail emerged. The prosecution only read parts of the medical report in court. They hid the rest. The hidden parts were dangerous because when the full health report finally leaked, the truth came out. Kanu was experiencing blood in urine, nose bleeding, blood vision, eye redness, severe headache, nasal obstruction, early ocular complications, persistent coughing. All the symptoms are serious, all the symptoms are life-threatening, yet the NMA told the court he was fine. That was when everything scattered. Now, on Friday, Maxwell Opara, one of Kanu's lawyers, quietly walked into the High Court with documents. No noise, no announcement, no media. The documents he filed were explosive. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has filed a 550 million naira lawsuit against the Nigerian Medical Association. Not just that, he accused them of forging medical reports, misleading the court, enabling his continued detention, ignoring life-threatening conditions. He submitted the leaked full medical report, supporting evidence, and a petition demanding accountability. And immediately, the lawsuit dropped. The NMA entered panic mode. But the worst part is that the NMA is now trying to push blame on the woman who chaired the committee, saying she acted on her own. We didn't authorize it, they said, hold her responsible. But Maxwell Opara said no, the report submitted to the court carried the official name of NMA, not an individual, meaning the entire association will have to face the lawsuit. This is the part that has sent shockwave through the judiciary. Right now, the NMA is in crisis. Committees are blaming each other. Justice James is confused. The court is under pressure. Politicians who orchestrated this are panicking because within 3 days, Nnamdi Kanu has filed a petition at the Supreme Court, filing a 550 million naira lawsuit in the High Court, exposed forged medical reports, exposed the NMA, exposed prosecutorial manipulation. Something very big is unfolding, and nobody knows what will happen on Monday. The pace at which Kanu's legal team is moving is unprecedented. And then, as all this was happening, news came in from Abia State. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been awarded the Freedom Fighter Award by the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS. This award is symbolic. It sends a message. It shows public sentiment. It shows where the youth stand. Everything is aligning in a way nobody expected. So guys, the next court session, both High and Supreme Court, will redefine everything. These fabricated report scandals, the lawsuit, the petition, all of these things are setting the stage for a major legal earthquake. And as it stands now, the NMA, the prosecutors, and even Justice James Omotoshon are all standing on shaky ground. This story is far from over. So don't you miss out. Surely stay tuned as we will be bringing you the updated news immediately it comes. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so now. Hit on the bell icon also so you would get notified anytime we drop new video in relations to this Nnamdi Kanu's matters as well as other governing matters in Nigeria. Don't forget, you are on to Baz News and this is me signing out. Thank you for watching and please like and subscribe.